As the years pass, relationships evolve. But for many women, a surprising shift happens in their marriage as they get older, one that isn't often discussed. The deep connection they once shared with their husbands starts to unravel, and feelings of dissatisfaction start to grow. But what causes this change? Is it a natural part of aging, or is there something more beneath the surface? In today's video, we're diving deep into the reasons why so many women begin to feel disconnected from their husbands as they age. From evolving expectations to unspoken stressors, we'll uncover the factors that contribute to this growing emotional distance. If you've ever wondered why this happens or how it affects a marriage, stay tuned as we explore the intricate dynamics that often lead to women starting to dislike their husbands as they get older. Number 1. Changing roles and expectations. As women get older, they often find themselves reassessing their life and their relationships. One significant reason for growing dissatisfaction in marriages is the shift in roles and expectations. When couples are younger, they might be more focused on raising children, building careers, and managing a household. But as the children leave home and retirement looms, many women find themselves reevaluating what they truly want from life. Many women feel like they have spent years catering to the needs of others, husbands, children, family, and as they enter later stages of life, they may feel underappreciated or unnoticed. Their husbands may not seem to understand that they need to be more emotionally present, more supportive, and more engaged in their shared life. This imbalance can foster feelings of resentment and a sense that the relationship has become one-sided. Number 2. Loss of emotional connection. As women age, they often experience a deepening need for emotional intimacy. This might come in the form of wanting more affection, understanding, and meaningful communication. Over the years, many couples fall into a pattern where their emotional connection begins to fray. Conversations become more about logistics, appointments, bills, or the day-to-day routine, and less about personal feelings, dreams, or desires. Women may feel disconnected from their husbands because of this emotional void. They may begin to wonder if the person sitting beside them is truly the same person they once felt so closely bonded to. This emotional detachment can lead to the dissatisfaction and even the disillusionment that the marriage is no longer fulfilling. Number 3. Physical changes and perceptions. Another significant factor is the physical changes that come with aging. As women grow older, they often go through physical transformations, weight changes, menopause, and the signs of aging. These changes can affect how a woman views herself and how she believes her partner sees her. Some women may feel unattractive or unappreciated by their husbands as they age, leading to a decline in self-esteem. If a woman's husband doesn't express attraction or make an effort to maintain a strong physical and emotional connection, the woman may feel neglected. Over time, this can erode the sense of affection and intimacy in the marriage. Number 4. The pressure of caregiving and stress. As women enter their later years, many find themselves taking on the dual responsibility of caring for aging parents or spouses, in addition to managing their own lives. While caregiving can be an act of love, it is also an immense emotional and physical burden. Women may feel the weight of this responsibility more acutely if they are shouldering it alone, without adequate support from their partners. The daily tasks of caregiving, from managing medication to providing emotional comfort, can take a toll on a person's well-being. The constant pressure to meet everyone's needs can leave little time for self-care. And this lack of balance can easily lead to stress, frustration, and burnout. As women shoulder these added responsibilities, They may begin to feel resentment towards their husbands if they perceive them as not contributing enough. If the husband isn't actively helping with caregiving tasks or offering emotional support, the imbalance becomes more pronounced. Over time, this growing sense of inequity can erode the emotional bond between them, leading to feelings of isolation and dissatisfaction. Number 5. Unrealistic expectations and discontent. As women grow older, they often experience a shift in perspective about their own lives and relationships. This process of reflection can lead to the development of clearer expectations, both about who they are and what they want in a relationship. When these expectations don't align with the reality of their marriage, discontent can set in. Many women, at some point in their lives, have an idealized vision of what a relationship should look like. This could involve romantic gestures, deep companionship, or shared adventures. However, as time goes on, the reality of marriage often doesn't meet these expectations. The routine sets in, and the emotional connection that once felt vibrant may begin to feel mundane. Women may feel that their husbands are no longer living up to the shared dreams they once had. Whether it's a lack of emotional support, unfulfilled companionship, or unmet physical intimacy, these small but significant disappointments can lead to the realization that the relationship isn't quite what they envisioned. Over time, these unmet desires can create emotional distance, and the woman may begin to withdraw, feeling unfulfilled and increasingly dissatisfied with the marriage. Number 6. The impact of communication problems. Communication, or the lack of it, plays a pivotal role in the success of any relationship. As couples age, poor communication can become an even more significant problem. Over time, small misunderstandings can snowball into larger issues, leaving both partners feeling frustrated, unheard, and disconnected. For many women, the need for open and honest communication is essential, especially as they age. When their concerns, needs, and feelings are not met with empathy or understanding from their husbands, it can lead to feelings of invisibility. If a woman feels that her thoughts and emotions are dismissed or ignored, it may create emotional distance that deepens over time. Without effective communication, minor issues can quickly escalate. What might start as a small disagreement can grow into an insurmountable barrier if not addressed. Over time, women may begin to feel that their husband no longer sees or understands them. This lack of mutual understanding can lead to a decline in emotional intimacy, contributing to a growing sense of resentment and, in some cases, dislike. Number 7. The need for independence. As women grow older, they often begin to place greater emphasis on their own independence and self-fulfillment. After years of prioritizing their families and marriages, many women reach a stage where they desire more time for personal growth, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying solitude. This shift in focus is part of the natural process of aging and finding a sense of self outside of their roles as wives, mothers, or caregivers. However, this newfound desire for independence can sometimes create tension within the marriage. A woman who has spent years dedicated to her family may suddenly crave more autonomy, whether it's through traveling alone, engaging in personal hobbies, or having time for herself. If her husband struggles to understand or support this change, it can lead to feelings of frustration. When a woman's pursuit of independence is met with resistance, either because her husband feels neglected or doesn't respect her need for personal space, it can create an emotional divide. The frustration that builds up when her desire for self-empowerment is not understood can contribute to the erosion of emotional intimacy in the relationship. This emotional disconnect can, over time, manifest as resentment and eventually the woman may start to feel increasingly alienated from her husband. As we've seen, there are many factors that contribute to why women, as they age, may begin to feel a sense of disconnect or even resentment toward their husbands. From the pressure of caregiving and unmet expectations to the challenges of communication and the desire for independence, these elements can create emotional distance in a marriage. It's important to understand that these feelings are natural and part of the complex journey of life. Marriage, like any relationship, requires effort, empathy, and an ongoing commitment to understanding each other as both partners change over time. If you're in a relationship where you're feeling this emotional distance, don't lose hope. Open, honest communication, a willingness to adjust expectations, and a deeper understanding of each other's needs can help rekindle the bond. It's never too late to reconnect and rediscover the love and partnership that once flourished. Thank you for watching. And remember, relationships can evolve in beautiful ways if we allow ourselves the space to grow together. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. Share your thoughts below. How have your experiences shaped your view on marriage as you age? I'd love to hear from you.